I used to get very violent thoughts. I wasn't in a good place mentally. That led me to get intrusive thoughts that I try to push away and ignore, but they just get worse. Through mental health practices and primarily finding an outlet for aggression, I've gotten to a point now where I don't really get those thoughts anymore. My goal today is to get you on the right path to dealing with those dark and violent thoughts that you get that nobody else seems to be talking about. Nobody seems to be talking about those dark, violent thoughts that us guys get that can really fuck with us. It can really scare the fuck out of you, but it can get better. It probably hasn't yet, but realistically, how many hours have you spent working toward your mental health, working on dealing with these thoughts? Probably fucking zero. It's not that they're set in stone and are here forever. You just haven't put in the time yet. And before I really get into it, this video, if you're a girl watching this, why are you even watching this anyway? Like, if you're a girl watching this, then bro, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Find a fucking book or something. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. There's nothing I can say, bro. But for me, for the past, up until a few months ago, for the past year, so the year of 2022, just up until like December, November, I would get these dark thoughts whenever someone would say something to me, like make fun of me or piss me off or just say something to fuck with me. I'd get this. There's this one intrusive thought I would get of just taking their head and just smashing it into a wall or smashing it into a table, and it would really, like, especially when they first started to happen. Like, I tried to ignore it and be like, just like just try to push it out of my head, if that makes any sense. But then as they started to like happen time and time again, like it did scare me because I didn't know like what to do. Like, this isn't something that us guys are like taught about. Like this isn't something that us guys are taught about, like what to do about this. It's not something that we like openly talk about. And that's why this video, like, I don't even feel like, I don't even want to talk about this, man. Like, I don't want to talk about my fucking personal thoughts that this stuff. Like, I don't want to talk about this, man, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done. And I'd get these thoughts, but one thing I noticed is I would get less like fucking pissed off, less like angry and violent thoughts when I was living a peaceful day. When I'd wake up early in the morning, eat my breakfast, go for workout, go for a run outside, meditate, in the nature, in the wind. Like, this is during summer when I would do this like almost every day. I'd be doing this. This was my like morning routine. I would come out. It's just such a peaceful life, man. Running, in the sun and then meditating in the wind. It's such a nice fucking... It's a lot easier to be calm and to be more relaxed and more less angry about bullshit when you're living a peaceful life, man. And especially journaling, writing out about what thoughts I would get. I'd be like, oh, this is what I thought today, and letting it all out and just letting those thoughts just be free for once, on the fucking page, on the paper where I was writing it. So I could just let it out and then get it out of my system. And then I'd be fucking clear from it. That did help a lot. But what really got rid of those violent thoughts that I would get was when I started to train boxing at home every single day. And I started this in December, and I continued into January training for a boxing fight that I was supposed to have. And every day for an hour I would train, hitting the bag, hitting this fucking bob that I have. Just punching it, just letting all out, practicing combos and all this and that. And I fucking loved that. I fucking loved, and especially, like, I had this one memory of me, I think I was working out, and I had the fucking dude, right? And I was thinking about, shit that was making me pissed off. I was thinking about girls and shit, I was thinking about girls and this and that. And then this one memory that I have, where I think I talked about this in another video, but I just got so pissed off, and all my fucking like emotions and all that shit was there, and I just fucking let it out. I was just fucking right hook, like one after the other. No fucking form, by the way, no form, just throwing out, just letting everything out, man. And I love that, man. I love that. Then just like a few weeks ago, I was brainstorming for scripts for YouTube, and I was just writing down ideas, and I was writing down talking about intrusive thoughts, and it just kind of hit me like oh shit, like I haven't like really thought about that. I haven't had these thoughts for like a while now. And I was trying to put the pieces together, and it just made sense. Through boxing every day, through fucking hitting something with like as much force as you can. Like, imagining your fucking opponent, your enemy, as that fucking bag, and just letting everything out. You're letting out your aggression before it can manifest into something darker. And it pisses me off when you see these fucking I don't even know. I don't want to call them feminists because they're not fucking feminists. I don't know what they are. But the fucking, these crazy fucking people who are like, oh, aggression is bad. Aggression is toxic masculinity. And letting out your aggression, that is something that like us guys need to do. And I really just started to like realize this, and something that I need to take in my own life, where I need to fucking face off with other dudes. I need to fucking spar with more dudes. I need to train with more dudes. This is what I fucking need. This is what I've been realizing. And I was having a conversation with my buddy the other day, and he was saying that we're just talking about how after you fucking box it out, you fucking boxing, you fucking hitting the bag. After it's all done, you're just like, man, you're just like you're calm, man. You're feeling good. You're feeling relaxed, man. And it's just this fucking wave of just feeling calm and peaceful, man, just hits you out. And we were talking about this, and he was saying the same thing. And my bro science explanation for this is that thousands of years ago, or fucking even like just hundreds of years ago, us guys would be violent as fuck in our life. We'd be warriors, man, in the fucking Roman times or whatever bullshit. Death, it would be around us all the time. We'd have a need to always be fucking on guard, because any shit could fucking happen. You're fucking dudes invading your fucking village and shit, and fucking trying to tear the place up, man. You gotta be fucking ready for that. And you gotta be ready for when you go out to take another village to go and fucking kill, like legit kill other people. Kill other people, and like it's some dark stuff, man. And that's in our DNA, that's in our blood. But now in the modern day, we don't have a way to let that out of, at least most of us, we don't have a way to let that part out of us. So then it just stays in our head, at the back of our head, and what I think manifests into dark, violent thoughts, intrusive thoughts. Back in the fucking day, we needed violence to fight other tribes, to fight fucking beasts and shit coming to attack our village. And now we don't have a way to get it out of us. But what's the practical advice? How do you actually let out your aggression? Well, step 0 is, Hamza has always said, is mental health. And what I say as living a peaceful life. Like I said earlier, if you're meditating, you're journaling, you're exercising, you're doing everything for your mental health and really trying to take care of yourself. Spending time in nature, and especially journaling, letting all that out, that is a huge thing. But my step 1 is to look up MMA gyms near me onto Google or whatever. And find some places that are around you, around in your city, some boxing gyms, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, all that stuff. Look for those places around you and start reading reviews and looking at the different places and find one that interests you. And step 2 is to plan a date and time. You go on the website, see when their classes are scheduled for, and you're gonna walk in, and you want to actually plan a day for you to walk in. Write a day in your fucking calendar on your fucking notes app on your phone to remind yourself, this day I want to walk in to this place and check it out. And then usually you should be able to pay for like a first class for like $15, $20. Then you can check the place out and see if it's meant for you. Step 3 is to have a dedicated time each week to go. If you say, oh, I'm gonna go whenever I feel like it, whenever it feels right, you're probably not gonna go that much. Like we all know what Hamza said, you have to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And most times you won't feel like it. So you should have a dedicated time each week to whatever class you want to go to. And you have to tell yourself, be like, okay, every Friday, we go to this boxing class. That's what we do. That's what we do now. But final words. Just remember that progress can be made. It can get better. Just keep your head up. Don't be afraid to give up. Don't be afraid to give up the good for the great. Peace out.